Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Conelanders Assetto Corsa Racing League. We're here at Nürburgring in Germany. So finally, not an Italian track. Unfortunately, we missed last week at Mugello. That's unfortunate happenstance, but it's the way it played out. Qualifying times up behind you now, or behind on screen. On screen. Yeah, we're excited to be here. This is a fun track. Plenty of sweeping corners, plenty of tighter corners, so this should be a good bit of fun. As you saw, we qualified in 9th, so we qualified within the top 10 for the aim, but we still have to finish there. Oh yes, qualifying is not enough. Speaking of qualifying, let's have a look at it right about now. So we're in here behind Moose. You can see we're already on a personal best for the session, which is pretty good, but we go faster again, so it's even better. So first corner, we're breaking the apex, not there. Try and keep it tight, but not too tight to the corner. Because Mark go over steer.
Shadow, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just
Small
training
bit for turn 2. Ride the apex, maybe not that much.
You got 2 minutes.
Ride a little bit. Break around there. Keep it tight up further in than you think. You can get a good launch then. Hold in third gear and just flatten the throttle. Moose runs wide, but gives us space.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Break at that mark. We run a touch wide, but we can bring it back in and carry some speed out of the corner so we don't lose too much over it. Use the AstroTurf a little bit. Lift, change to 4th. Sweep around. We're going to try and get towards the apex here. We get close.
Thanks, Mac.
Not perfect. We get close.
No problem.
We want to charge now. This is probably the longer straight of the track. Ooh, okay. Boy, is it long. So breaking at the last marker for a touch, change to 4th. Swing it through, try not to clip that. Get as close as you dare, but don't try and clip it because it'll send you to the next one and then that's very bad news.
Well, I guess I'm done then.
Keep it tight. Clipping the curb doesn't hurt you too much, but try not to. And then push for the line. There we go.
Sorry about that, Parker.
1:44.1 is not a bad lap time for us. Here's the race. We're getting the lights up already. Right, here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Let's not crash in first corner.
We'll try.
Good motto. Good motto. And we're away. I think we grabbed second a bit early. We didn't lose too much ground for it. Magna got a stomping start, so we've a small gap ahead. So a bit of room to make mistakes. But behind us, the pack is closing. Okay, so we lift off early and kind of give everyone a bit of room. We're hanging around the outside, and they can get away, and we're going.
Sorry, numbers.
So the pack ahead is broken away a little bit, but they're all still battling, so we should be able to catch up without too much of a problem. And we're dragging psychedelics with us from the behind. It seems. Running wide in that corner, it seems to be of benefit and of no benefit. You initially gain time off the exit of the corner, but Assetto Corsa seems to limit your throttle use when you're out there, so you lose time because you can't be at actual full throttle. So I found in this course that actually just balances, so whether you run wide or keep it tight, maybe keeping it tight is slightly faster, I found, but not much, like a couple hundreds. So we try and keep it close, and we try and get the power to get a good run, and we buggered up. We buggered up big. Somehow don't take damage.
Slow car on the left.
I almost come out too soon and whack Mac 1, and
Who was that?
oh dear. I look at the replay, and I don't believe I caused any of that. Although, to wait and see, check out Mac1's video to see his perspective on that hooliganism, as we can call it. But I looked at a replay from his point of view, and it seemed like I was coming out very slowly from his point of view. So, yeah, I don't think he even reacted to me being there. But it was just Carson pitched him. He didn't really realise Mac was there, so he kind of just got pinched a bit on the outside. Got a bit in the grass, got a bit squirrely, as he himself likes to phrase it, and ended up spinning. So, not much Mac could do. Okay. Keep racing our own race. So we'll catch up to the back of the field again now. We didn't really lose too much. Ended up pointing in the right direction, thankfully. Got Viperian ahead of us. His powers going Carl. PC just ahead of him, duking it out. We get a fantastic run off here. And you see, I was saying now, if you keep it on track, it's actually slightly faster. That's the difference there. You get a good run out. So we get alongside, we slam the brakes, and make it stick. Keep it nice and tight. Give Viperian all the room, but he gives us more room than that. Catch it. Back him oversteer.
That was brave, smart pipe. Yeah, no contact.
Sorry.
I didn't push you into the wide call, but I hear you.
So, yeah, let's explain all of what happened just there. I had a better run out than Viperian out turn 4, or heading towards turn 5. I decided to move out at least so that if
Carson, your ping scared me.
I don't end up rear-ending him, and I think that's probably good practice.
Nah, sorry about that.
Especially when racing this close.
Don't worry about it.
So-
You were suddenly going outside toward me, so I checked up, and then you were inside. I was like, oh, damn it.
And I was maybe had my nose just about alongside his door by the time we came to the braking zone, so I hit my usual braking point and we ended up side by side. So I just kept a really tight line on turn 5 and 6. Maybe it's just turn 5, I don't know.
Sorry.
And it held. Now Viperian went out wide and gave us a lot of room, and this is partly because Viperian himself has said that he does get nervous when racing that close to other people, so I can understand that, but also he's a very big ping, so he probably saw me sail a bit straighter than I actually did, and thus to give more room. So he was a bit miffed by it, to say the least. So yeah, and then Carl spun ahead of us and we just about missed it by the hair on a chinny chin chin. So now we're battling with powers. We gave us kind of half inside there, and we didn't really make full use of it, and we tried the undercut and went too wide and couldn't get our time back on the straight then. I really wish that straight was longer, just because of how good I was coming off that turn 4. Anyway, here we are getting all over the place, but we're hanging with this group. Yeah, we keep it oversteer on 5. Seems correct a lot.
And Carson, your lights
I'm
are
not
on.
sure it's because whether I toasted the tires in that first lap spin
Thank
too
you.
much, or I don't know. But either way,
Sorry.
oh, there's Ollie. I saw the smoke ahead, and I kind of became wary of what might happen. So we get a good run out on the corner. We're actually getting a run on Carson here. Do we go for it? Do we go for it? Oh, we go for it. Nice. Weren't you fast? Braking that. Nice. Okay, slow in the apex. There we go, yeah. So we almost parked the car in the apex, which means that he can't dive up the inside of us and come back at us for turn 2. So that's about as good as you can overtake there. Okay, we get a better run on purpose this time. Again, keeps the wide line. And I just take the inside with a bit more speed this time. I have to hang around the outside of him, but we get speed and we're away. I suppose try and do something different the first time around, but that'll work the second time around, I guess. So, we dropped down as far as 16th. We're now back up to 11th. Lehan ahead of us. He is in the final A main slot. So we need to hope for Calamity ahead of us, or get past Nihon. Now, I don't like waiting for other people to screw up, because when I do, they have a tendency of not screwing up. So we're going to have to chase Nihon down and actually fight him for the position. So this is going to have to be tricky. The other thing with Nihon is... apologies. Disappointing for Nihon is that he's one of the more unlucky drivers, possibly alongside Mach 1 Fadaman, for just getting into more incidents than are normal, shall we say. Just getting caught up wrong place, wrong time, and getting mullered and sent to the back of the field, and then not getting up to the A main and whatnot. As we saw Mach 1 get squeezed on the outside in lap 1. That's an example. Whereas what I did, that was just a stupid mistake of my own. Nihon's had more of the Mach 1 type incidents where he's been punted off the track and whatnot. But anywho, I have respect for that because clearly he's doing well enough to be in 10th. He's managed to pull away from incarcerated powers, so we've got a bit of speed. But it does seem, especially with that corner, we have a bit more speed on. So we seem to be at least keeping up with him, but definitely not catching him. There we go. I can read his back bumper now. So really, I really want this 10th spot, but I also do not want to put him off the track. I do not want contact with Nihon. Nor do I want contact with any other driver. But Nihon in particular, I want to give him a clean race. Now, I'm not going to go easy on the fella, but we want a clean race. We want a fun race. So I'm going to push him for it, but we don't want any contact. So all what I'm thinking as we're catching now is, let's make this hard and fair. Fair being the bigger word than hard. So, kind of observing Nihon's line, he seems to turn in early-ish to the last corner, which leads me to believe it might compromise his exit slightly. So, we're kind of just sizing him up a bit, whereas it's only a second off him, or less now even than a second. Let's get a bit of draft down the main straight. He also goes quite wide in turn 1. Another thing to note. Okay, he's definitely as good as me through there. I messed up that one a little bit. We get a run, we have to back off. No! Yeah, we'd back off because otherwise we were at Nihon. Maybe another chapter in the Nihon Tiger story. Or whatever. Yeah. We don't want to be that guy. We want to be that guy, but we don't want to be that guy. As we catch yet again more oversteer out of that corner. And Nihon starts bouncing around the place because Nihon's ping already was a little bit wacky. But my ping decided to jump through the roof. Possibly attached to a water heater rocket, but nobody really knows these days. But either way, I see Nihon doing sliding, drifting, with straight line things, and then an inverted drift around turn 7. So yeah, it kind of put us off a little bit. But again, we had enough distance to it that we weren't really worried about it. I went a bit wide, we're not going to catch him like that.
I'm done.
So Ollie having some bad luck down the field somewhere. Okay, so Nihon made a bit of a mistake on turn 1, which puts us right on him again. Trading mistakes, really.
Sorry.
Another brilliant one out there. Nihon did much better that time as well, so I'm not going to gain on him enough. Let's have the slipstream here. Oh, we back off. Okay. Again, we go wider and Nihon into here. Take a bit more on the exit, and we don't get much oversteer that time. So that's good news. Some of that Astro. Let's see what we can get out of here. Okay, too much out of that one. Get a little bit tighter than that one. Should get a bit of a run up the hill on him. No, he's painting where he thinks he's farther away, closer.
Hey, Powers, you sure you don't want to try that no ABS thing
We
again?
back off to avoid any.
Not really.
Chicane. We're getting right up in this grill now. Okay, Nihon goes tight as usual. Well, that was a bit tighter than usual, but a little bit. So we take it wide. Carry. Oh, good speed out. Very good speed out. Take a bit of draft. And away. Yes! Yes! So Nihon probably didn't defend because we're so far away from turn 1 that he felt it wasn't worth it, that I would get clean past him anyway. And we do briefly until we find the grass, a little bit sideways, bring it to a stop eventually. And we don't hold it on the apex, and Nihon's back on our outside. And here I'm thinking, just don't run into him, just keep it in. And as a result, I think I went into the slope. So Nihon got back past by amazing run on the outside. I can't fault him for how good that run was around the outside. But I feel I was slightly conservative on the inside because, again, I don't want to bash this guy, nor anyone else. So I end up conceding position, even though we were very briefly up into 10th. Apparently it doesn't matter. Can't make the move stick altogether, but it was a great comeback on turn 1, and I'm actually going to analyze this at the end of the video after the results. So if you want to have another close look at that, I'm going to do that, and basically I'm just going to go to the replay feature and just talk it through as I run it through in slow motion and take different angles and stuff. So I look forward to that. In the meantime, we got a tiger to chase.
I'm getting no grip out of my car.
Thought you liked it that way.
Yeah, when I don't need the grip.
Hey, you're looking forward to the feature race then?
So making up a little bit of ground on Nihon again. Closing in.
Wait, who was that directed at?
There's a little bit of team radio going on. Not team radio.
You.
Discord chat.
I'm not in the feature race.
Team radio is a bit
There are two of them.
So it was suggested it would just be between two people, but it was not. It's open.
Right,
It's up there. It's an open radio.
The other races.
As such. Carry good speed out again. And again, I'm out wide. This feels like it's slower, but I don't really think he's definitely better than me through that corner. That one corner. Okay, better one than there though. There's English in that sentence, I believe. Very wide. Okay, it's the last lap coming up. It's gonna be do or die. It's gonna be do or die. We're back off again. We don't want to do something stupid into the chicane because, well, that would be stupid. And again, Nihon's just slow enough that we can't have to back off again, so we can't get a really good run towards the last corner. And again, he goes defensive. It's the same as the lap ago. And we get a fist of oversteer. And again, possibly a third run of it. So that slowed us down enough that it wasn't going to happen. Although, we're getting some draft. Nihon goes defensive. I'm not sure he's leaving enough space. He is, and we go for it. Hit our breaking point. And we try and hang around the outside. We the opposite Nihon. Oh no, more oversteer. I'm really regretting that turn 1 spin for two reasons. One, we lost a load of places. Two, I think it toasted one of the tires. I just don't seem to be able to get on the throttle the way I could in quali, and the lap times even reflect that. My fastest is 1:44.6. 1:44.1 in quali, and we're capable of slightly better. So I think I've toasted one of the tires because I just cannot get on it off the corners. Give him a bit of a look, try and scare him, but no, he's a tiger. You don't scare a tiger easily. Again, more oversteer. Oh, it's gonna be a race of oversteer. Oversteeredness. Around 6, 7. A great turn 7. Doesn't look like it's going to count for much. He's a good gap there. 6/10.
Good race.
Yep, good race.
Good race.
I'll tell you what, we'll keep the pressure on him all the way to the line, though.
Good race, everybody.
Good race.
Good race.
Oh, I turned in a bit early. Compromises everything about
I
that car.
lost it in the chicane.
Anything else we can do? Anything else?
At least that's what happened for me.
No, he hasn't. Well done, Ihan.
Yeah, I saw him
Alright,
spin
we'll shut up
some
now for a bit of
maybe
Discord chat.
was contact or something.
No, I was like 20 meters behind him.
Hey, Smart Pipe, excellent racing, man.
You too, Nihan. Good
You
race.
too, man. That was great. I was like, oh, that was the most fun I've had, like just racing one person.
Yeah,
I
that was
did.
super
I
clean,
did. Did
super
I
fun.
slam the door on you there on the last lap?
No, not at all.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, all fair.
Wow,
Well done. Well,
I can't believe I pulled that off. But man, that was
Well done,
either
man.
of us should have made it. I think we both should make
yeah.
it.
Look, you're in the
Yeah,
A main, and you deserve it. Well done, man.
Yeah, well done. Well done to you too. Sorry you couldn't be in the A main with the rest of us, but
Look,
man,
I screwed up in lap
go-
1. I knew you took a
go,
whole
ki-
field
go,
out.
yeah, go kill it on the B main, man.
Cheers, man. Have a fun one.
Cheers. All right.
So that was a nice little chat between us at the end. Now we will switch over to the results. Yes, the results. So we got the Heat 2 race results. Sharky and Savatus, of course, take it away. Sharky actually was fast enough, I believe, for the pole on the main. So, no, was he? I believe he was. Was he second? I can't remember exactly. You'll have to watch his video or even follow Nihon the video for the main because he deserves it. He deserves that viewership because that was amazing. So there we are at 11th. We don't quite get through, but it sets us up good for the B main, which does still score for points. So we're looking forward to it. We're disappointed, but we're looking forward to it. There's still going to be pit stops and stuff involved, so that's to look forward to. We'll speed down to the lap chart. Shark and Savatus just held station. I'm not sure how much battling went up there because they disappeared. You can see us from 9th there, dropping way off down to 16th, and then recovering places bit by bit until we get to Nihon and then stagnated. So, yeah. Nihon, good drive from 13th, so well done, Nihon. Mach 1 had a similar fate to us, so just horrendous and then recover. So, yeah, it was a mixed fate for most of the field. Mr. Bob and Ollie. Ollie probably having the worst race there, so unfortunate for him, but better luck in the B main. Let's hope. We will now skip over to something I recorded before this, which is the the replay with myself and Nihon. So I will scooch over there and I'll sign off over there. So yeah, if you don't want to hang around for it, feel free to buzz off now. Okay, so here we are. We are looking at this couple corner battle with Nihon, where we got very close to getting by altogether, but didn't quite manage it. So we are going to start here, and I kind of want to start this particular point because, oops, that's the wrong key. We zoom out just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to go back over here. So this is where the whole move began. You can see that Nihon's run a tighter line. Now, I think he might have been expecting that I may have thrown a dive bomb up, which I was never going to do into this corner because you want to run all the way down that pit straight to the first corner. So he took a tighter line anyway, which allowed us to get a wider run. So we will go to a relevant camera and follow this round. You'll see that I just get a better run out of it because I come wider around and get a better exit. So run the power sooner, and we can just get away cleaner, and it all works out well. So we get an absolute charge on him. Let's do this. Get a complete charge on him. And here is where I start making a mistake. So again, we need to get rid of the apps. That needs to be a permanent thing. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we can see the problem right here. I'm aiming for the grass. Genuinely thought this was wider, so I ended up catching the grass, and not good things unfold from here. So what turned out from a brilliant track position descends quickly. We can get a better angle. Okay, this is the static. Cool. So now you can already see our line is not ideal. We're already pointing towards Nihon on the outside of the corner, which we should have been just the inside of this white line to start with, I believe, to make this pass stick as well as we could. So we'll just roll forward 3 times slow. So you see I'm actually skidding quite a lot, but we get it straight. Now Nihon gives us all the room in the world. Let's go back into photo, get rid of these again. Just go up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Nihon has placed himself well behind, which is a very, very good move, because now either you stick it right out around the outside of them and hold it around, or in a turn as sharp as this one, you stick it in nice and close behind so you can get the switch back under. I wish I could roll forward the footage from here, but we can't, so we're going to have to go back to one of the cameras. Is that Nihon? That's Nihon. Okay. We shall roll forward from Nihon on a chase. Sure. Also just a second. So you see he gets the cup right there. And this is just brave stuff. He hangs it around the outside, which is really, really cool to see. That was a very fun battle to have. And we were all compliments for each other afterwards. So you can just see how close this was. It was immense. I have not had that much fun sim racing in a while. And of course, all the while, you can see him just there. Powers was behind this whole time. So if we tangled and went off over there to the trees, Powers would have had our A-feature place. So, you know, this is good racing. If we scoot back, there we go. Yeah, so I was worried consistently coming through this corner, as you heard earlier, that I was going to run wide into Nihon, which is why I took it as slow as I did. Nihon, his only detriment is that I can run into him or that he loses on the outside. So he can push much, much harder with much less risk. But he still wants to make the place and keep it to stick. And with that, he just hangs around the outside. Gets a much better run off the corner because he now has speed and just controls the next corner. Not much more I can do, and that was a very deserved place. Well done, Nihon. Anyway, that's to wrap up the video. We will catch you all next time. We'll be racing in Silverstone, the international circuit, which is nice and short, so there'll be plenty of pit options, hopefully. And we should have a lot of fun. But until then, we'll see you next time. Slán go fóil.